Hello, gamers. I am back again with another Deadlock programming project. This one is Geoguesser in Deadlock. It's as simple as that, I would say. I think we just hop in and I'll explain a little bit as we go. I'm going to avoid doing the daily challenge. You guys should do that yourself. But here's what the game looks like. So I took a bunch of screenshots automatically, and then I've got them saved in here. I think it's like 850. See if I can make this entertaining to watch as I puzzle this out. So I think this is on the Hidden King side. It's the yellow walk. Well, it's not the yellow walker. Uh, it's yellow because when you're in the spectate mode, yellow indicates the Hidden King. But I think it's the green walker, and I think we're right here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Spot on. So I got 1 point. That is the ideal. It's sort of like golf. You want to get within this yellow circle, and then you'll get 1 point. If you get the mirrored location on the opposite side of the map, then you'll get 2 points. And if you don't get either of those, then you'll get three. So you're trying to get as low as possible. All right. I think I know where this is. This is above the tier 2 camp, which is right here. There's the little there's some anachronistic uh, stickers or something like that on the left here, if I remember correctly. Okay, so I think it's here. Is that right? Yeah, we're looking at that tier 3 right there. Cool. 27 units away. Dope. All right. Let's see. All right, so we're in the middle here. I know where I am. What am I talking about? This is the Baroness on the Archmother side. So we are right here. Yeah. Let's try doing the mirrored location. So over here, and maybe I can get 2 points instead of one. Spot on. That's like 27 units from the mirrored location. I've been playing this a lot. So yeah, 2 points instead of one. Okay. Let's keep going. Oof. All right. So this is we're on the Hidden King side. I think this is the yellow lane because it's like more, the environment art here is a little more built up, and we're behind the walker. This is like more finely detailed. Yeah. Okay, cool. This video is just me like styling on how good I know this game that I made. Uh, let's see. So that's the Archmother side over there. This is the Hidden King. We're in between this tier 3 zone and right here. I think it's pretty obviously right there. Yeah, 66 units away. Okay. In other takes of this video, I have not had such strong scoring. Okay, so the 6 points. You can copy your score and let's return to menu. So that is the game. You can go and play it at maptrainer.loc.ca. That'll be in the URL or in the description. If that's all you care about, you know that's the video. What I'm going to go into now is how I made this. So some context. I started working on this back in September of 2025. It's March of 2026 now. I sort of built the thing manually by flying around and taking a bunch of screenshots manually. And it was just for my friends. And then I returned to it recently and I wanted to beef it up and use Claude code. And I don't really write websites. I usually write C#. That's the language that I'm most familiar with. And so I thought I'll do some AI coding and get this. Now that the structure is all set up, I'll just get this thing generated. So the first thing is that I needed a bunch of screenshots. I wanted a more automatic way to do that. So I built a command line tool in Bun, which is a JavaScript sort of environment. So I can write, local code, like Node.js code. But Bun is like faster and has some nice features to it. So this was also this is one of the first things I did, and it was generated using a lot of support from Claude. It tells Deadlock to take screenshots automatically. So I run this, and then I go into Deadlock and I spectate and I fly around and I turn all the UI off, and then it fills a folder with a bunch of screenshots and tags them with their location. And this is using the, does it say here? Whatever the remote Archon, there you go, remote console password. So crucially in Deadlock, you can't set the angle of your camera. Ideally, I would like, programmatically find some random locations to put the camera in, because from my previous video, I've got Deadlock in Unity. It would be cool if I could like generate locations randomly, but you can't set the angle that you're facing in Deadlock through the console. Yoshi, if you're watching this, if you fix that bug, it would make my life a lot easier. But I found a workaround, which is just fly around and take these things automatically. Okay, now that I had all of those screenshots, I needed some way to manage them. So through more Claude code, I built this CMS system. So this is Deadlock map, and then I can do a sort of box select to see all the different screenshots that I've taken. And one thing that's nice is that I can tag these screenshots. So this one has area tunnels and difficulty hard, and then I can filter by tag. So if we say area tunnels, these are all in there, or area underground, these are all in there. Crucially, there's an underground map as well. I've got an overlay for that. I didn't show it in the demo earlier, but that'll make it easier when you're trying to locate these spots that you can't see the sky or whatever. Okay, so I used the tags to filter out which screenshots might be used. Again, there's like 864 screenshots, so there's lots of stuff for me to sort of deal with. This is also nice because, if they update a portion of the map, I don't need to get rid of all this stuff. I can just go and delete some section of them and then come back and take more screenshots. Cool. So that's most of the sort of development experience stuff. One other component of it is that in the dev deployment, I also have an issue tracker. So this is a Kanban board that connects to my GitHub that mirrors all of the GitHub issues that I've created and also lets me create issues as well. So if I put my GitHub token in here, I'd be able to make some. They would automatically get tagged to be created by Claude, and then Claude would go off and make the feature, and then it would automatically make a pull request and then merge that pull request automatically, and it'll be on the dev deployment. So, I can access this admin panel from the public website and go in and make my own features just by, describing the feature at a high level, and then Claude goes off and updates it, and I can see it, while I'm on my phone, I'm away from my computer or something like that. AI is not, this sort of magic bullet for writing code. I found a lot of stuff that I find challenging about working with Claude. It's it can overwrite too much text, and I asked it to write some tests, and it wrote like 90 tests, and it's not interested in deleting tests. I don't think it doesn't really prioritize deleting things, and so that would have just caused it a lot of bloat. Similarly, there's like animations in this website, and it can't even test the animations. It's not really the right tool for that. So I had to go in and edit those by hand. But for the broad strokes of these features, Claude was really great. It was, it could prototype a thing and throw it in there, and I can get an idea for it. Or like setting up these, this CSS stuff. I don't know how to do CSS and make it look like a, classic modern website that all of these games seem to look like. But it was able to do that out of the box. So that was nice. You can see here all the different features that I've built using this in-website issue tracker. And yeah, that's it. That's the Deadlock Map Trainer Geoguesser clone game. Thank you very much for watching.